Imagine a conscious contact with God so strong that no matter what you are doing or not doing, that no matter what your kids are up to or not up to, and that whether you've got the person of your dreams or they're just not cooperating, that you are happy, content, and at peace. A space where everyone else's thoughts, attitudes, and actions are beautiful and exactly as they are supposed to be. Well, this is the space where I like to play. My name is Misha Z, and this is today's Bitch Slap. Join me as I shed light on the thoughts, actions, and attitudes that are causing you pain, and we train our minds to go to the capital S inner self, the joy that is waiting for us, the God within.
So one of the funniest things that's happened along the way happened today. I'm communicating with I invited a speaker. Obviously, I'm inviting all these speakers for the summit, and I've been communicating with a speaker's assistant, back and forth. I've been following up, and so the speaker scheduled a 20-minute introductory, or let's just call it meet and greet Zoom meeting, so she could pick my brain about what was going on. Did she want to do this? What's my mission statement? Am I a worthy cause? And so I got her. It's JB Owen. Hey, JB Owen. I hope by the time that this episode airs, we sorted out the mess, the shenanigans. So JB Owen is amazing. She's an amazing woman. She publishes the series of Ignite books, like Ignite Happiness, and these other books, and she helps people tell their story, publish their story. She does compilation books of stories, and these are like heartfelt, vulnerable stories. Ignite, inspirational, these types of stories. And I personally think that writing is such a powerful tool for a good life. Journaling, for example, or writing your story, for example, inventorying yourself. These are all very powerful. And so she's obviously adept at helping people write their story. And it could be 4 pages. It could be, anyway, she's gifted at it. And it's extremely cathartic. Cathartic. It's healing, very healing for people. So I invited her on the summit to speak about writing as a cathartic tool for life. And she's very busy helping people publish a lot of books. And so I was my follow-up skills paid off because she's very interested. She believes in the mission. And my follow-up skills with her and her assistant helped set up this 20-minute Zoom check-in, which my Calendly that I had set up to help schedule. Calendly is an awesome tool, everybody, by the way. I'm sure a lot of people it's going to be one of those duh Misha moments, but I've been really using it a lot over the last month or two now, as I'm scheduling speakers and other people, podcast episodes, just meet and greets, all sorts of stuff. And I've got it synced up with all my calendars. It's amazing, with Google Calendars, Apple Calendar. Like, it's all synced up. I'm going to go ahead and swear a little bit. It is badass. So loving Calendly. And I think there are other tools like Calendly. Hey, that's a nice tool for a good life. Or how about an efficient life? Anyhow, I'm chatting with JB today, and we're talking about the questions I'm going to ask her about writing and being cathartic. And she says, yeah, she keeps inadvertently saying podcast. And and um and she goes, hey, I've got a ton of people that would be great people to speak on your podcast, like I am, or something. She says it like that. And well, I'm like, that's amazing, because I will absolutely am open to inviting more different speakers for my summit, because I'm thinking summit. So point is, she might have been thinking podcast episodes, and I'm thinking summit speaker um interviews, and she's thinking podcast interviews. And it was just like a Seinfeld episode, or like total comedy of errors. So I still don't know. I think her assistant knows. I'm sorry, I don't. JB, I love you, you're amazing. JB's assistant, love you too. Hopefully it's me that's confused and not her. Anyhow, it was really funny. So that it did cause me a little distress for a minute, because I was like, wait a minute, because I want to update my speaker landing page with another confirmed speaker. And obviously, I'm very excited to have JB on board as a speaker. One, because I think she's amazing, and two, because anytime your follow-up skills, or you follow up, and it pays off, well, that's a good thing. That feels good. And there was one other point I had in this regard, and I remember what it is. I'm going to act as if she's talking about the summit, and me too. And so I'll try to reconfirm it with her assistant. But when the interview gets scheduled, I'm just going to assume that it's for the summit. And when we actually go to record, I'm going to tell her, yo, this is for a summit, by the way, not for a podcast. And hopefully she'll still be committed. But you never know. They have not scheduled the actual interview yet on the Calendly. So all that worry and stress could be for naught. And I'm very excited. I did get another confirmation from Amy. I believe it's Amy Tran. Very excited to have Amy Tran. She said, hey, send me your calendar link, or the recording information, so we can get that together. So very excited. She's technology and psychology mix. She uses technology like apps and things. So very excited to talk to her. And then a Brazilian jiu-jitsu person said yes. I've been inviting various Brazilian jiu-jitsu folks, and hadn't heard hide nor hair of them. And so to have one say yes, very exciting. I'm pulling up who it is right now. I will tell you, bear with me. Again, you'd think I'd be more prepared. It's Robert Drysdale. So Robert Drysdale. But again, this is how it works. Don't spend the money until the check is cashed. So JB's on board, Amy's on board, Robert's on board, but until it's scheduled and then they've recorded, you never know. So I could totally be pulling the trigger too soon by telling you this, but I'm willing to, because I'm willing to come back on and tell you that perhaps they weren't able to follow through. And gosh, I don't want to be jinxing it, but I don't think so. So there you go. It's been a raucous day. Oh, I did get some no's in as well. And I send out some more invites. So everything's in motion. What else can I say? Very exciting. I'll keep at it. And the tools for a good life summit. Oh, the landing page is done. No, of course I don't have, so you can pre-register. But of course I don't have, I don't have the domain in front of me. Darn it. Anyway, I'll keep at it. It's late. I'm tired. Life is good. Peace out. So as I go to publish this episode and work it up, it turns out that Amy Tran, the creator of @Doodled Wellness, you can find her on @Doodled Wellness on Instagram, use of technology for mental health, that's what she speaks on, did confirm and did do an amazing interview that you are going to want to hear. Her free session and her VIP bonus session. Amazing. Robert Drysdale did as well confirm and follow through with the interview, and Robert was beautiful. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion, IBJJF and ADCC world champion. So he was talking on movement and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Robert was fantastic. JB Owen, well, that's another story. After a continued comedy of errors, misscheduling, shenanigans, confusion with her assistant, and reschedulings, and 2 cancellations at the 12th hour, JB did not. We were not able to get an interview with JB, so perhaps the next time. However, 4 of JB's referrals, we did schedule podcast episodes. So thank you so much, JB. And JB and I had a lot of fun trying to set up the interview that never happened. There's your update. Peace out. Register for the summit. The registration page is live, and the summit is going down this August 4th, 5th, and 6th. 30 speakers that are going to, 20 speakers that are going to share, they're going to reveal their amazing life tools to you. Enough out of me. I am tired and it is late.
Thank you for spending time with me today. As someone who is committed to growth and service to this world, I so appreciate your willingness to come with me, go within, and serve our world through change. If you found value in this podcast and you know someone who can use this message, share this episode with them. Share it so our mission can be achieved one episode at a time. And of course, subscribe so you can hear more. And lastly, for more resources on what has helped me on my journey and can help you on yours, go to belove.media/resources. That's BELOVE.media/resources. Thank you again for listening.